Well, good morning, everyone. So beautiful to see you all here today, even though I know it's a fairly nondescript January morning. I have two living brothers, one who lives in the southwest corner of Pennsylvania, in the forests outside of Pittsburgh. It's gray and dark there now, and it will be gray and dark for another month or so. My other surviving brother lives in Erie, Pennsylvania, about a mile and a half from the lake shore. When they dig themselves out in about 2 more months, I always enjoy sending them because, I sent them a thing and said, I'm sorry, but I know what cold is, since it was, 35 at my house this morning, and they were just like, pfft. My sister-in-law sent me the we're number one picture that she likes to send me when that happens. Good morning, everybody. I'm Chris Tackett. I'm the music director here, and it's always my pleasure, great pleasure, to say good morning and welcome. We are glad you're here. We are very pleased to see you, and everybody online and everybody watching now and later. You're in exactly the right place, and you're exactly where you need to be this morning, and it's lovely to see you. Y'all know what to do with this, right? Set it so no sound, it makes no noise. There we go. So that should be good. Tune this morning for the prelude. I'm going to play a little bit with a great tune that's in our hymnal. It's called I Know This Rose Will Open. Because here we sit in the middle of winter, maybe not so much here, but think of my brothers in rural, snowy, cold places. And they're sitting and staring where their rose bushes would be if the snow wasn't completely covering them. And that's one of the great things, is we know that when the weather warms up and the snow melts away, that rose will open again. I'm sorry, I forgot to start this. I record myself each Sunday so that I can take it home and listen to it and make sure I can practice and get a little better each time.
Thank you, Chris. Oxygen. Morning, everyone. Great to be together. Welcome to all of you here at Mountain Vista Unitarian Universalist Congregation, a very special place to be. MVUU is a secular faith community. We draw wisdom from many sources. We make room for wonder and doubt, and we commit ourselves to building a more just and loving world together. Yay. We share our desert home with what was, is, and always will be the home of the Thana Otham and Yaqui people. We respect and honor their commitment to this place, which we also call home. My name is Jerry Leggett. I'm a pastoral associate helping with today's service. It's being led by our settled minister, Reverend Matthew Fontcrere. We're also grateful to our staff, Chris, our music director, Stacy, our religious education coordinator, and Kalia, our temporary administrator. Plus, there's a lot of thanks going out for the many volunteers that contribute each week. When I name these names, you'll see how many folks it actually takes to make this all so special today. Our AV crew back there, there's Lee and Ann and Chuck and Yana and Alex. There's a whole congregation right back there. And our greeting and hospitality folks, our song leader Joel, Tom and Cheryl of our pastoral care committee, Deb, our MVUU board president, the volunteers in religious education. Thank you to all of you. Hope I didn't forget anyone. Our services are not just attended by all of us here. There are folks that are joining us by Zoom and some who later will be with us on YouTube. We're welcoming everybody. If we could now, Chuck, we're going to have everyone face and give you a big smile and welcome our guest online. Nice. Look at that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today's service celebrates the welcome of 6 new members of our congregation: Valerie, Nick, Kathleen, Chris, Dorinda, and Madeline, who we will get to know a little better as the day goes on and as the months and years go on. So glad you're here. And in welcoming them, it's a chance for all of us once again to welcome and renew our ties, to think about what brought us here, what keeps us here, and what we can do to make this a place where it really makes a difference in our world. And to talk about our chalice, to do that, I'm going to move close enough so I can actually read the screen. Truth in advertising, our mission. In gratitude, we commit ourselves to open-hearted engagement, courageous love, inspiring transformation. Our mission at MVUU: build an open-hearted, welcoming community where we work together in covenant to transform ourselves and our world through love. Together, we will nurture our Unitarian Universalist faith identity, teach it to our children, and live it courageously in the world. Create space and support to develop authentic connections to each other's lives. Give and receive care to and from one another. Risk vulnerability to create covenantal relationships across all kinds of difference within the congregation and beyond its walls. Bring more love, more justice to the world, and covenant with impacted people. Develop life-sustaining spiritual practices. Join us, engage love, and transform our world. Let's go.
It is really lovely to see you all here this morning. I just want to join everyone who has been sharing that welcome from when you walked up, and maybe it was me out front, or maybe it was one of our welcomers, to Chris, to Jerry. Welcome. We are a people of gratitude and of generosity. And we recognize that the Community Food Bank of Southern Arizona right now is engaged in perhaps one of the most important things and most important types of programming, and that's addressing food scarcity. And they have created some of the most amazing programs in our regional community, rooted in their mission to ensure our communities are healthy and hunger-free today, tomorrow, and always. They are growing food in community gardens. They're growing health through nutritional programs, and they're growing jobs with their culinary art training. And that's in addition to the thousands of people that they help feed. For all of this and the more that they do across southern Arizona, we've chosen them as our Woven Basket partner for this month. The Woven Basket, which is just outside those doors, is for our offering of thanks. We take a collection each month as just one way that we support the amazing work an organization is doing in our community or in our region or even in the world. Now, next to that basket out there is a wooden bowl, and that's for the financial support for our work and ministries here at Mountain Vista. We all come and give what we can out of gratitude, not out of obligation or because we've said this is how much you must pay in order to attend. And everything then that you offer, we understand, is a gift from your heart, and it is gratefully received. Now, we also like to offer our gratitude for the time and the talent given to fulfill our mission and goals. And today, Miss Stacy and I are really excited to express our gratitude for all of those who support our OWL program, Our Whole Lives, which is lifespan sexuality education. We're grateful to the volunteers who have stepped up to teach OWL for our program this year. We're able to offer full 9 kids in both the 4 to 6 and 7 to 9 grade levels due to their tireless commitment. It's their time and energy and willingness to show up for our youth that actually makes a difference in their lives, in their families' lives, and that's going to echo out into our community. And it's because of them that youth have a safe, supportive place to learn and grow. This is the best programming that Unitarian Universalists could be doing today. And so we're grateful to the volunteers who have stepped up in the past. In November, who worked with Miss Stacy to learn and take more OWL training, because they can now be teachers. And we have more teachers than ever. Teaching is an act of trust and courage, and it makes a commitment to create a space where our youth, our children, feel valued for who they are. As our congregation and our program continues to grow, we are looking for additional teachers and facilitators. And if you're looking for a meaningful way then to support our youth and our shared ministry, we want to invite you to consider joining our OWL team. You don't have to be an expert on sexuality. You don't. Because we offer training and support, and you'll never do this work alone. So thank you to all who are currently making OWL possible, to those who may be considering joining our OWL team in the future. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are pleased and excited to welcome back from his lovely vacation. And you're getting better soon, so that's nice. Keep getting better. Joel Yelland here to lead us through our opening hymn today. It's number 360 in our gray hymnal, Here We Have Gathered. 360, gray hymnal, and as always, the words will of course be on the screen. So let us rise in whatever way feels good to you, and let's sing.
children, men, infants and sages, sharing what we can. Sing now together this our heart's own song. Life has its battles, sorrows and regret, but in the shadows let us not forget. We who now gather know each other's pain. Kindness can heal us as we give, we gain. Sing now in friendship this our heart's own song.
I warned them all this morning as they came to practice and we get oriented that there would be spontaneous applause anytime the congregation felt like it. Oh. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, thank you. Valerie and Nick, Dorinda, Chris, Kathleen, Madeline, would you join me? And Debbie up here. See, they practiced. See, and today we celebrate, and that's what they're doing already, that you're joining our beloved community, Mountain Vista Unitarian Universalist. As we've discussed, membership represents a promise that all members, new and long-standing, make in covenant among ourselves and out to our world. As members, we promise each other to be intentionally relating, and a covenanted community together. Each of you has already shared with me. You are ready to become members and join in that covenant. And so I want to invite you to speak aloud the words that we have offered you. And just to make sure those at home hear something. Thank you.
I enter this community with hope and possibility in my heart. My membership today is a pledge to participate in and support this community. I pledge to open my own spiritual and ethical life and show up and return to our relationships. I do this by offering my gifts of time, talent, and treasure to this community and its mission in times of togetherness and separation. I covenant to dedicate myself to the spirit of love that flows through this community. I seek welcome as I join you today and in our shared days to come.
Thank you. Members of Mountain Vista Unitarian University. That's not going back in the bottle, is it? All right. Members of Mountain Vista Unitarian Universalists here in person and online, I invite you to speak these words aloud as they appear on the slides. We welcome you. But also, when you need us to reach out to you, we ask you to Having been, you guys want to applaud? That's cool. Having been welcomed by your peers, it is now time for you to sign your name in our membership book. Your names mark your choice to take responsibility for our community, our mission of an open-hearted engagement, courageous love, and inspiring transformations. Watch out for the thorns. There are thorns. We'll come back and do it later. The pen seems to be dying, so do your best and we'll sign it later for sure. Thank you.
Congregation. I think that deserves. Our church is more than the building, more than a minister. It is all of us. We rely on all of us to continue our free and responsible search for truth and meaning. In honor of that journey, we present to you some gifts. The rose that you have already received reflects the beauty we see in each of you. A gift certificate to the Unitarian Universalist Association's online bookstore is the second gift. We hope that you'll find something there that nourishes you at this time on your path.
I want to offer you 6 a blessing, and a blessing for our community as well. As we welcome you in covenant today, we begin again. The start of a year is always a great time for new beginnings, new resolutions, new commitments. Also, in our world at this moment, it is a particular need for us to focus and be aware that new beginnings are possible if we join together to make them. And so we renew our mission statement together to build that open-hearted, welcoming community where we work together in covenant to transform ourselves and our world through love. There's so much that each of us individually can do in the world. Your introductions that will appear later in our newsletter, they tell us so much of what you've done individually. Thank you for all of that. But we also know there's so much that we need to do together. Together, through our combined experiences, learning and teaching one another, we rediscover the meaning of peace and of liberation and the justice that our world so desperately needs. And so we begin again today, as we do each time that we have new members join us, because it renews our entire faith community. That's your blessing you offer Mountain Vista today, and that is the blessing that we share together. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead.
And how else can we possibly respond to that except by rising and singing our covenant song? Won't you please?
Love as our guiding covenant. Welcome the stranger, encourage one another to honor diversity and ask questions lovingly. With love as our guide, we covenant to seek understanding, to listen together, trusting in all of us when our hearts beat differently. With love as our hearts we covenant to keep faith and remain as we begin again and again to light our chalice fire. To this we aspire as we begin again and again to light our chalice fire. To this we aspire. We invite you now to a time of meditation, of awareness and breath with words inspired by Cole Arthur Riley.
We are a people of inspiration and a people of aspiration.
These two similar words, inspiration and aspiration, are rooted in the Latin for breathe.
Rooted in breathe, breath, they grow new meanings. To breathe in and to breathe out upon our world.
To inspire and draw in what is life-giving, to aspire and flow out into the world.
Take 3 breaths with me, in as your body allows, and out. In as your body allows, and out a little bit longer. In, out.
Inhale, knowing you are meant for love.
Exhale, asking, Spirit of life, help me receive it.
Inhale, you need more than yourself.
Exhale, we get free together.
Inhale, you are worthy of embrace.
Exhale, Spirit of life, lead us to belonging.
Inhale, meant for love.
Exhale, help me receive.
Inhale, more than self.
Exhale, free together.
Worthy of embrace.
Led to belonging.
Love.
Receive.
One.
Together.
Embrace.
Belonging.
Open-hearted engagement, courageous love, inspiring transformation.
This is our purpose, our chosen reason for existing. This is our inspiration and our aspiration.
It roots us in shared values and action. It guides our institutional decisions. From it we grow and thrive.
Each Sunday, we pour out water that we've collected from Sonoran skies, from the taps in our homes, from bubbling springs rising up from the ground. This is our congregation.
We take stones, the strength of the earth, and we add to their weight all our sorrows, fears, anger, and powerlessness, and drop them into our congregation.
As a people, we engage, love, and transform. Our sorrows are our joys. Our fear becomes our trust. our anger a passion for justice, and our individual powerlessness is transformed to collective spaces where we are rooted and grow together.
Today, we invite all of you into this ceremony to individually take a stone, drop it into our congregation, and to speak or participate silently as you wish.
We have 3 parts. First, Tom will invite those joining us online to share. Then I'll assist anyone who wishes to remain seated and wants to participate. I'll bring you a stone and the microphone to you. And finally, Reverend Matthew will assist as everyone comes forward who wishes to come forward, takes up a stone, and names what is in their heart.
We invite you to speak openly, knowing that this ceremony will not be included on our YouTube recording. And we invite you to speak briefly. We are many voices, and together we make space to listen and hear them all. I take stones for those joining us online. If any of you now would like to speak, please turn on your camera and unmute yourself. Okay, looks like we've got that at the moment. I'll add these stones for all those not present here, but joining our congregation in spirit.
And for those of you who would like to participate, please raise your hand from where you are in the sanctuary. I'll bring you a stone and the microphone.
Tomorrow is Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Please observe it either in the park, it's all online, if ever we needed him. And I always call him the OG of voter rights, the original guy.
Anyone else?
I'd like to say a word for the people of Minneapolis. In a time when so many rough things are happening in the world, I just wanted to alert everyone to something hopeful. There's a series on HBO Max called Heated Rivalry, and it's really, really good. But what's really amazing to me is they have all these YouTube videos of straight men, like hockey athletes and people who review movies and such, sometimes in trios, sometimes in pairs, and they cry at the tender moments and cheer at the loving moments. And it's amazing to see these guys get reached by that, along with a lot of heterosexual women, I hear.
In just a moment, we're going to invite anyone who wants to come forward themselves. Right now, it's anyone who just wants to remain in their seats to share. Anyone else want to remain in their seat? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to take stones for all that remains unspoken among us. Fill these stones with your sorrow so that engaging, loving, and transforming, we create joy. Fill these with your fear. So that by engaging and loving and transforming, we build trust. Fill these with your anger, with your outrage, with your fury. It is well deserved these days to feel these things, and some of you may have been told in your lives not to. Fill these stones with your anger so that by engaging, loving, and transforming, we will build justice. We will build justice. Fill these with your confusion, with your doubt, with that sense of powerlessness that greets you perhaps the moment that you are fully awake and aware every morning. We will engage. We do. We will love. We do. And we transform. Not only our own hearts, not just our community, but this region and this world, so that there might be new and fertile ground for us to be deeply rooted and to grow. Grow a tomorrow that we will be proud to live within and to hand to the future generations. This is our belonging. This is our embrace. This is our oneness. This is how we make the world anew. May it be so today and in all of our days to come.
Shall we respond in song, Jim Scott's wonderful Gather the Spirit, to gather in new friends, to gather in all the cares and all the love and all the wonderful things that we have to give the world. We bring them together, we rise, and we sing.
celebrate once again. Gather the Spirit going in all, drawn by the sun and led by the sun, into true spring and summer to fall. The chorus of life resounding as one. Gather in peace, gather in thanks, gather in sympathy now and then. Gather in hope, compassion, and strength. Gather to celebrate once again.
You guys sound pretty good from over there. Nice job. The future is happening, and we are an active part of it. Please visit our information connection table to make inquiries about how you can get involved. Here are some events, programs, and projects we invite you to, starting with Caring Circles. Reverend Matthew.
You to meet in small groups with people who have some affinity with you. Perhaps it's where you live, perhaps it's who you love. And we create these opportunities so that we can know each other and be known for who we are in a rather large and, let's face it, growing congregation. And so today, there's an invitation to come and to be getting interested and involved and express your participation in a new Caring Circle in-person group. And you can find more information about that today at the information connection table. Yeah, thank you.
And I have a note about the Arizona school tax credit. I have can we read it from the last week? Sure. Okay, because it's not in my script. I don't have it memorized. Tax credits. Support our Flowing Wells School elementaries with your tax credits. Please take part in MVUU support for 2 neighborhood schools with your Arizona School Tax Credit, ASTC. For the last few years, members and friends of our congregation have united to direct contributions to Laguna and Hendricks and Laguna Elementary Schools, Go Longhorns, Go Hawks, here in the Flowing Wells United School District. The 2 schools use these funds to support extracurricular activities, including art, music, reading, skills for success, and technology. Now, your contribution of $400 per couple or $200 per individual provides a tax credit to be applied to your Arizona 2025 taxes, which no one has done yet, I'm sure. This is a credit, not a deduction. Chuck Tatum, that guy right there waving his hand, if you have any questions, you can talk to him afterwards. He will once again collect checks made out to Flowing Wells Unified School District. The Arizona School Tax Credit is truly a win-win for you, for Laguna and Hendricks. Go Longhorns, go Hawks. That's right there. Chris has an announcement about the future is Dolly Parton.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Dolly will be 80 years old tomorrow. Not only is she a legend of country music, she is a legend of a humanitarian, and she is a genuine legend of a person. One quick story. The Tennessee State House finally got around to taking down their Civil War statues. And somebody said, you know the most prominent Tennessean we should put up there? And Dolly said, I can't control what you do once I'm gone. But let's wait until then before we think about such things. Next Sunday, we've got a whole service with the choir, with some wonderful guests, with some great people coming in. A lot of great music, a lot of great information. I'm going to probably talk way too long about Dolly Parton next Sunday, but come be a part of it and celebrate the birthday of one of the greatest Americans, one of the greatest human beings I think I know of, Miss Dolly Parton. As we light our devotional candle.
Faith 250.
Yes. I'm not ready to give up on being an American, and I hope you aren't either. Starting back in August, Chris and I have been meeting with Rabbi Malcolm Cohen. He's been bringing together leaders of faith within our community so that this coming 4th of July, we can celebrate, we can lament, but we can come together as people of faith and recognize the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And so we are ready to start inviting members of our congregation who'd like to help plan that interfaith, multi-faith event. And if you are interested, please talk with myself or with Chris. It's a wonderful program. It's well designed. There are many resources. But the questions that we're coming to today is, what are we going to lament? And what are we going to celebrate?
Releasing the flame.
Reading. Let us be that circle. As we extinguish this flame, may we carry its warmth into the world, not as a memory, but as a promise that you deserve a place where your voice matters, where your laughter is treasured, and your silence is honored. You deserve a circle that sees your scar, your strengths, your doubts, and your radiance, and holds them with all care. Let us be that circle for one another. A community of fierce welcome, wild grace, and radical hope. Go knowing you belong here. You always have.
Gather in peace, gather in faith, gather in sin, free now and then. Gather in hope, compassion and strength, and gather to sing.